Hey guys, welcome back to Sarita's Intuitive Love Guidance. I did a reading on how he feels towards you in love. If y'all are not speaking, this is the video for you. If it doesn't resonate, please look at the description box below. I have my personal information if you want to book a personal reading with me. Well, if you want to watch this, stay tuned. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do a reading today on if someone ghosted you, if you're no longer speaking to your divine masculine, if you don't hear from him, person that you used to talk to, could be a twin flame, a soulmate, take whatever resonates for your situation. So let's go ahead and just get started. What do my viewers need to know on how he feels towards her in love? Where's the major energies that's going on with him? One card. Ooh, solitude. This is the Hermit card. He is going within. He's doing some reflecting. But there is some temptation here, possibly some codependency, feeling bound to you. Even though you may not hear from him, there is still some feeling of codependency possible. And the bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. This is all about new beginnings, possibly second chances. So I'm going to put that right here so I don't forget that. So let's go ahead and pull the minor energies, and then we'll go review the cards. Why is solitude here? Five of Cups. It's all about feeling regret, sorrow, loss, hurt. Why is temptation here? One card, Spirit. Only one card. Nine of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment. Dreams coming true. Why is emotional loss here? Nine of Swords. Darkest fears. Feeling trapped. Trapped within their thoughts. Possibly up at night. Why is dreams coming true? Moving on. Eight of Cups. I feel like he's having a hard time trying to move forward because there's that temptation card here. Possible codependency, feeling bound to you. Alright, let's go ahead and clarify. And I feel like it's the fears that's going to try to push him to move on. Possible feel of hurt, fears of hurt, you know, because he is suffering from some kind of emotional loss. Alright, why is solitude here? Angel spirits, guys, why is solitude here? This is the Nine of Swords. This is the same card right here. Up at night, having anxieties, possible depression. And so he's going within. It's just, I feel like when he is in isolation mode, he's having a hard time getting out of those thoughts of that emotional loss. Too busy seeing the spilled milk. Looking at the glass half empty instead of half full. Why is temptation here? He's still codependent and tempted and feeling bound to get this balance back with you. This is my twin flame card. You see the 1111. This is all about celebration. And I feel like he's still feeling bound to you to regain this balance back into you and his relationship. Because I see here it's the wish fulfillment here. Why is emotional loss here? Why is emotional loss? The Hermit card again. You know, he is really going within. He is doing some analysis, seeking answers, going in solitude, because whatever hurt him made him feel very isolated, feeling that he just really just wants to be alone. Why is dreams come true? Justice. He's wanting to do the right thing. This is all about regaining balance back into each other's relationships, balancing the scales, speaking truth, possibly apologizing, possibly just doing the right thing this go around, you know, because you're his wish fulfillment. He's wanting to do the right thing, and so he's doing analysis, going within to trying to regain balance back into each other, to y'all's relationship, possibly, because I feel like he's having a hard time moving on. I feel like he's possibly trying to move on, or maybe he knows that's something that he has to do because you might not be taking him back, but that's not what he wants. Why is darkest fears here? Ooh, 2 cards came out. The Tower and the 9 of Pentacles. His fears is, you know, being single. He doesn't want to be single. And I feel like there was an upheaval between y'all, or there's an internal upheaval between himself that is causing these feelings of feeling stuck, having anxiety, depression, because he doesn't want to be single. You know, the Tower is all about unexpected failures, breakdowns, disruption, but it's also a time to rebuild. Why is moving on here? Like I said, he doesn't want to be single. He doesn't want to move on. Yeah, I feel like you're the Queen of Swords. You're very, like, you cut him out. You're like, nope, I'm done. Like, look at the sword. It's like you, psh, nope. I feel like you spoke your truth. You cut him off. And he is forced to move on. Let's pull another card. Why is moving on here? And look, he's looking at this Queen of Swords, like, passionately. King of Wands are very, very passionate people. When they love hard. When they care about you, they care. They're super driven, and so he's just super passionate. And I feel like he's very passionately in love with you. It can almost be a little too toxic, too codependent. And so that is why there's some fears, anxieties, being isolated, because it's causing a breakdown in his life. It's giving him really fears to move forward from you. And with this other card here, he wants a second chance. He wants a new beginning. As I pulled that card out, this fell out of my hand. The 3 of Wands. He's waiting. He's definitely he's waiting for this new beginning with you. He's waiting for this second chance. And I feel like he's going to wait until you give him that, I don't know what, I just saw a green light. You give him that green light to be like, okay, let's make this work again. So let's pull his emotions. Angels, spirits, and guides. How is he feeling towards her emotionally? he's feeling inspired. This is a challenge to him. I feel like even though it is really hard, he's in his thoughts a lot. There's an upheaval within himself. He's still inspired to get you back. Powerless. I have to be honest, when I was shuffling, this wanted to pop out, but it didn't quite pop out. But then it popped out. He's feeling very weak in the situation. His hands are tied. I feel like you have the say in this. The ball is in your court, whether you want to make this work or not. And so it's causing him to feel very weak, powerless. His hands are tied. Like, this situation lies in your hands. Let's see emotionally. But there's peaceful here. There's a sense of calm, centered. I don't know why, but we'll see why. Maybe he's doing a lot of internal reflecting, and it's bringing him some peace. He could be relying on God or whatever his higher whoever he looks to, hit the higher source that is giving him some peace in the midst of this storm. One more card. And there's a feeling of safe, feeling protected. So how do you feel towards him in love? How does she feel towards him in love? Oof, you're feeling a little resentful, bitter. Maybe there was something that he did to hurt you, so you're just like, you cut him out, and it's forced him to have to move on. How does she feel towards him in love? You're a little anxious regarding the situation, terrified, panicky towards him. You're feeling trapped. You're stuck. Even though maybe you're telling him no, but deep down, you're feeling a little stuck. You're feeling a little trapped too, possibly codependent on him too, feeling bound and having a hard time moving forward. You know, trying to stand your ground, speak your truth. Let's see one more card. How does she feel towards him in love? How does she feel towards him in love? Okay. Creative. Expressive. I feel like you're very expressive. The Queen of Swords, she's a very logical person. She speaks her truth. And I feel like you have expressed your feelings. And that could possibly cause this breakdown. So let's go ahead and pull. Angel, spirits, and guides. Actually, I'm not going to use those little cards. Let's use these. Angel, spirits, and guides. Why is inspired here? Why is he feeling challenged? Angel, spirits, and guides. Why is he feeling challenged? He's finding the strength in order to still be inspired, to take on this challenge, to still try to pursue you, to get this second chance in love with you again, to regain balance, to do the right thing this go around. And I feel like he's finding the strength to get that. And whether that is that peaceful resolution where I feel like he's centering himself, calling on possibly God or whoever his higher source is, to give him that strength. Why is powerless here? Angel, spirits, and guides. Why is powerless here? You're the Queen of Pentacles. You hold the new ground of beginning, the fresh start in your hands. Like I said, you're the one that holds the power. The ball is in your court. And so he's feeling very powerless. Why is peaceful here? Ten of Swords. This is all about completions, ending a cycle. The hardship is over. And so whatever hard cycle that you and him went through, it's completed. So I feel like he has found that peace, that to know that whatever speed bump that y'all were going through, that was the hurdle between y'all. And the Ten of Swords is all about laying that to rest. Whatever was hard, y'all completed a cycle, and that is bringing him peace. Why is safe here? So Five of Wands, this is the after tarot. This is in the before tarot, this is all about conflict, fighting. And I feel like now with this card showing is like there is people listening to each other. Someone is standing up and speaking some passionate truth, and I feel like there's people now listening. And I feel like he feels secure in knowing that y'all are no longer in this cat and dog barking at each other phase of just conflict. That now, like, it's more like a calm now, and people are kind of like at rest, and just, I feel like he's now listening to you in a sense. Like, okay, he feels secure, he feels protected, that, okay, the storm has passed. I'm not saying it's over, but possibly the rain has passed. So let's see what's going on with you. Why is resentful here? What did I say? I feel like with that trapped card, the devil card is here for the resentful. I feel like you're a little bitter that you still are, feeling bound to him. Or there's just toxic energy with that resentful feeling where you just need to release whatever toxicity that has hurt you. Maybe you're resentful because possibly, you are still indulging in sex with him. Giving in that sense. Take what resonates, but there's some resentfulness here because there's still that toxic energy. Temptations possibly with you feeling stuck and tied to him. Why is panicky here? Angel, spirits, and guides, why is panicky here? Ace of Swords. I feel like you're anxious for some communication, speaking your truth. Maybe you're wanting a new start in communication with him. Maybe y'all are not speaking. Maybe you're still wanting mental clarity from the situation, so you're still anxious to get more clarity between y'all. I feel like you're still just grasping for mental clarity with the situation, so I feel like that is what you are feeling panicky about. Still wanting mental clarity. Why is the trap card here? Yeah, you're indecisive. You're confused with this trap card here. Your head's in the clouds. You're unsure of what to do. Your emotions possibly might be everywhere. Or you're just trapped in a decision and you're like, what do I do? What do I pick? Do I be with him or not? Do I make this work or not? And why is creative here? Yeah, I feel like I said earlier, you're very expressive especially with this Queen of Wands here, expressing how hurt you are. This is the Five of Cups. That is the emotional loss card. And you're very expressive on how he possibly hurt you, or how whatever hurt situation that has caused between you and him. Y'all are both feeling hurt. And you have expressed that. I feel like you've already expressed it enough to him. He feels horribly bad about it. And he feels really bad. He's up at night. He's stuck in his thoughts. So don't think that he isn't feeling bad about this whole situation. He is. He doesn't want to be single or not be, or just be very independent without you, He wants to be with you. He's having a hard time moving on. Look at this king. He's like looking at her. All right. Let's get some advice on this situation. Let's get some advice. Angels, spirits, and guides. What advice do you have for them in love? What advice do you have for them in love? You're feeling lonely in this situation, and you have the play card. I got two messages. This is either go have some fun, go meet up with your friends, find something that makes you happy, that makes you feel like a childlike. That was the first message, and the second message is maybe y'all just need to find that childlike feeling, those childlike eyes, and stop coming from those hurt eyes, and have some fun with each other. Stop focusing so much on the hurt, the bitterness, the resentment of whatever happened, and let that be water under the bridge, and just have some fun. Because I see the Sun card here, and the Sun card to me is all about growth, recovery, and happiness. So maybe y'all just need to have some fun, whether that is if it's not something that y'all can be together. Go out and reach some friends. Go do something that you like to do, that brings enjoyment to you. Alright, angels, spirits, and guides. What advice do you have for them in love? Poised. Staying poised. Look at her. She's looking at this star. That's her wish fulfillment. But she's just trusting in herself. She's just basking in her own self-love. That she's just looking up to higher source, whether that's God, whoever is your higher source. Feeling good about yourself. And I feel like that just starts with self-love. Filling your own cup of love in order to be able to fill, whoever's cup, whether that's his or the next person. You have to feel good within yourself first. then we have the TikTok card. I am getting more of the vices. Be patient with yourself. Stop trying to rush a process. You know, this reminds me of like the Temperance card. It's all about balance, healing. So don't, you know, this is, you know, you are like on a time crunch. Like, be patient. Be patient. Alright, what is a block that is in their relationship? Please let me know. What is a block in their relationship? Why? Why did this happen? Why? Questioning everything. Stop questioning. Do some reflecting, healing, letting go, releasing. And I feel like that is a block between y'all. You know, there's too many questions. What is the block between them? Okay, that's too many cards. One card, Spirit. What is the block? Exchanging gifts. There's no equal give and take at the moment. And something about giving, it's not always about receiving. Sometimes, yes, it is good to have an equal give and take. But to continue, you know, I got sowing loving seeds. Continue to sow loving seeds. If this is someone you care about, then give to that person. Exchange your gifts. You know, when you receive a gift, it feels so good, you know, that someone is thoughtful and caring about you. What they think about you, about that. Maybe Spirit is saying give them a gift. I don't know. Maybe a gift of peace, a gift of resolution, a gift of a second chance. He's remorseful. He's sorry. I don't know what happened, but he's wanting to do the right thing. He's wanting to regain balance. He's unable to move forward. He still looks at you, you know, with passion. He's waiting for this second chance. All right. One more card, and that will end this reading. What advice do you have for them in love? Seek. Go within. Do some self-love. It's like the Hermit card. Go within. Do some reflecting. Doing some analysis. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. Seek God for this peace, for this resolution. If God is not your higher source, seek whoever is your highest source. Maybe, you know, and I feel like that will bring you peace. I know for myself, I seek God. He gives me the peace. Seek friends, seek for help, seek a wise counsel to give you that advice that could help you take away those bitterness feelings, those resentment, those hurt, those emotional loss, those fear, those doubts. As I looked at the bottom of the deck, what did it just say? Reach out. How on time is that? We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. How on time was that? So that was just confirmation. Definitely go within, seek God, seek your higher source, seek a wise counsel or friends. Well, I hope that helps somebody. If it resonates, please leave a comment below. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day.